While I don't think traditional grinding is needed in Cyberpunk 2077, since the game has such a huge amount of side content and just essentially wandering down a street can get you, into some trouble with some enemies that you shoot, which will give you some XP and some items to loot and to sell and dismantle or whatever. The point is that I get this question a lot in streams and on videos as to, are there specific places on the map that I like to go if I'm trying to grind items, grind money, grind XP, grind stats, all those things. And yes, the answer to that is I do have some favorite places that I like to go to. In this video today, I'm going to share two of those places with you. The first one, and I think one that most people will be familiar with, is the Pacifica Pier, or more specifically the Pacifica beachfront. And what I mean by that is, if we just look at the map here, and let's just go ahead and zoom all the way out. This is of course the middle over here. Pacifica sits right down here next to Dogtown. And it's this stretch here that I'm referring to. So basically the space in between this northern pier and this, let's say, western pier over here. So alongside this beach, you're going to find lots and lots of clusters of 3 to 5 enemies essentially standing together that you can kill. And this is going to be a good source of XP credits, shards, gear that you can dismantle or sell or anything like that. And just overall, this is fantastic and really, really packed quite densely. So it actually is quite rewarding to run. Now, the way that I like to do this, you can either come in and do it from, the south heading up north, or essentially you start at the top here at the Pacifica Pier and you go all the way down to the bottom. I'm just going to actually do this run with you, and let me just do this, nicely. Let me not jump down there and break my neck on camera. But as you come down here, I'm just going to move from cluster to cluster, showing you exactly all of the spawns. And then what we'll do is we'll not loot them or anything. I just want to show you all the enemies that there are. So this is the first group here. I'm just actually going to hit them with some quick axe just to get that done and dusted. They should die quite quickly. Otherwise, I could probably just pop them. There we go. Okay, then you've got your next group that sits up here. Let me actually just use quick axe on all these dudes, because that's just going to eat through them a lot faster, I think. Okay, so we've got a guy coming up here. Ooh, that's a good bounce. Okay, so then we got, yeah. I think maybe what I'll do is I'll speed up the footage in between each one of these little camps. That's maybe like the way to go, right? So then we move up here. There'll be another group around this car here. There's going to be another group on this pier up here. From the old grenade shabang bang. Then there's going to be a whole mess of dudes up here. If you check on the radar right now, you can see there's like just a ton of people. So I'm just going to try and spread my quick axe around as much as I can. And just basically take care of them that way. Which should be a lot faster than actually just whacking them all out. And that's basically all of these dudes wiped out. Now, at this point in time, you want to reset. Maybe just come down here and kill these last 3. So, yeah, that's a pretty well-tossed grenade if I say so myself. Now, at this point in time, what you want to do is reset. And there's a couple of different ways you can do it. You can either just jump into your car and travel up to that fast travel point there. So you can see my car is already waiting for me here. I believe there's also ways in which what you can do is you can take your car onto the beach, and if you drive far enough away, it's actually going to respawn the enemies as well. I've been trying this method a bit, and it works sometimes, and then sometimes it doesn't. But nonetheless, we'll just go up here to this fast travel point quickly, because I think that'll serve our purpose. Because what we need to do is we need to fast travel, and that's going to respawn everything. Unfortunately, resting does not accomplish this. And we're just going to go here, and now we're going to fast travel back up to Pacifica Pier. And essentially, we just run like this circle the whole time. So as soon as I spawn back here, I'm just going to go show you that those other guys have now spawned again at that bottom part there. And you can essentially just do this the entire time. Now, I didn't exactly count how many there was, but I think it was at least 6 to 7 groups, possibly 8 groups of enemies that we just killed there. And like I said, each one of them will drop either a melee or a gun weapon, which you can dismantle and go and sell. And of course they can also have weird things like shards and upgrade stuff and anything like that. But as you can see, here we go, the boys are back, and you can just keep on essentially doing this over and over and rack yourself up a huge amount of cash. The second one is not all that far away, and actually what you're looking for is just to the north of Pacifica. You have, more specifically, you have this El Coyote Coyo fast travel point here, as the El Coyote Coyo sits right around the corner here, and that's of course Jackie's mom's bar. But if you spawn in on this fast travel point, I will show you the route that you can travel with a whole bunch of additional enemies that you can also kill. So this is the fast travel point here. So we're going to be traveling ahead in this direction till past this road here. So we're going to go up this way. As soon as you get into this position here, you are good to go. So we're going to just whack these dudes out quickly. Okay, so that's 3 down. As soon as you've killed these 3 and looted them, you're going to go ahead and you're going to climb up here. You're going to find another 3 just down below you over here. 1, 2, 3. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and jump up over here. We're going to get 3 more down on our left over on this side here. 1, 2. That's 2 shots. Oh my god. And there we go, dead. And I think we're gonna another cluster down here, which we can give a grenade. There we go, those dudes are dead. Then what you're gonna do is you're gonna come down here. You'll see there's another group over there, so we're gonna go ahead and just make our way onto the next roof. Okay, that gives us easy access to their heads, which is just the way we like it. I'm gonna go over here. There's another group of 3 over here, which we can just, give the good stuff to. Apparently the good stuff doesn't kill anymore. And then there's also gonna be another group of 3 down here, which I could have probably just shot from up there, but we're gonna go ahead and just come down here. There we go. After you've done this, you are basically positioned in such a way that you can essentially just run down here and then fast travel back up to the Coyote Coyo and do this again. Sometimes what you'll find is as you come out of this area here, like for example here, these guys are not always here, but there's like another 3 here that you can kill. And sometimes you actually find some Night City Police activities here that you can do, which is just going to net you more XP and more stuff for you essentially do. But as you come down here, you simply just wrap around and you get yourself to this fast travel point up down here, or you go to the Palms View one up there. And yeah, as you can see, you often find like 3 or 4 more dudes like just standing around. This is all just additional XP for the blender, and you essentially just make your way around. You fast travel back to the El Coyote Coyo and you rinse repeat. And that's it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know your favorite little farm spots. I'm sure with the release of Phantom Liberty now, there are probably some really decent ones in Dogtown. I'm on the hunt for them, and I'll be sure to share that to the channel if I find them. Also, let me know in the comments down below if you are looking for any other additional hints and stuff like that. I actually made this video based off of a question that I got in one of the other ones. So I absolutely look at this and I bring content like this to the channel based on what you guys are looking for. Feel free to give this video a like and throw a sub my way if you enjoy content like this for Cyberpunk 2077 or for any of the other games which I cover, since this is a variety channel, so I'm bound to cover some games which you enjoy. But other than that, it's just super important to me that you have a fantastic morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you are in the world. Till next video, fucking cheers.